You sickos. You absolute sickos. You ask the question we all fear. People who have had parents walk in on you during the act. What happened? Okay. Welcome to my therapy session.
Ask Reddit, but every answer gets worse. My dad opened the door, froze, and just slowly closed it without a word. The silence that followed was louder than any sound I have ever heard. We didn't make eye contact for a week.
The slow door close. A classic for a reason. That's not just awkwardness, my friends. That is the birth of a new form of matter. A dense, heavy silence that has its own gravitational pull. You don't just hear it, you feel it in your bones for the next week. Every time you pass your dad in the hallway, you can feel the memory of that silence radiating off of him. It's a psychological wound that never, ever heals. We salute you, silent soldier.
Her dad walked in, paused, gave me a thumbs up, and said, "Attaboy." I think a part of my soul shriveled up and died. He then asked if we wanted a Gatorade. We did not want a Gatorade.
Attaboy. That is the nuclear option of parental cringe. He didn't just walk in, he endorsed it. He gave it his stamp of approval. He tried to become your wingman in the middle of the act. And offering a Gatorade? What is this, a post-game press conference? Great hustle out there, son. Now let's rehydrate and talk about your technique. You can never recover from that. He didn't just kill the mood, he salted the earth where the mood used to grow. You have to burn the house down. It's the only way.
My girlfriend's very religious mom walked in. She didn't scream. She just started flicking holy water at us from a little bottle she carries and chanting in Latin. My girlfriend later explained she thought I was a demon possessing her daughter's body.
An exorcism. In the middle of coitus. This woman didn't see a sinner. She saw a demonic incursion. She skipped the awkward conversation and went straight to holy warfare. She carries a bottle of holy water around with her. That's not just religious, that's being prepared for battle at all times. The power of Christ compels you to finish up and get the hell out of my daughter. You weren't just a boyfriend, you were a class 3 demonic entity. That's going to be a tough one to explain on your next date.
Her dad, a former Marine, walked in, stood at attention, and just said, "Son, your form is sloppy. Keep your back straight." Then he turned around and walked out. I couldn't continue. I was too focused on my posture.
Son, your form is sloppy.
Oh no. No. That's not a dad. That's a tactical sex coach. He didn't just walk in, he conducted an unscheduled performance evaluation of your thrusting technique. You can't come back from that. Your confidence is shattered forever. Every intimate moment for the rest of your life will now be haunted by the ghost of a Marine telling you to engage your core and keep your back straight. He didn't just interrupt you, he gave you a lifelong psychological complex. Therapy is not enough. You need a new spine!
My mom opened the door to tell me the pizza had arrived. Fair enough, but she wasn't alone. She was with the pizza delivery guy. She held the door open so he could see, pointed at me, and said, "See, he's busy. I told you." He just looked at me, looked at the pizza, and nodded. She used him as proof, as evidence in the court of dominoes. The pizza guy wasn't just a delivery driver. He was an independent witness to your shame. He is now a part of your sexual history.
What was the nod? Was it a nod of respect? A nod of pity? A nod of, I understand, for I too have been young and We'll never know. That pizza arrived with a side of lifelong humiliation. I hope he tipped well. That man deserved hazard pay.
My mom walked in, gasped, and covered our golden retriever's eyes. She screamed, "Not in front of Bartholomew! He has an anxiety disorder!" She was more concerned about the dog's innocence than mine. The dog didn't even seem to care.
The dog. She saved the dog's innocence. Bartholomew's delicate little puppy sensibilities were more important than your dignity. You weren't just the second priority. You were an unranked entity in a household ruled by a golden retriever with an anxiety disorder. She looked at a scene of human intimacy, and her first thought was, my God, what will this do to the dog's long-term emotional development? You're not just a person anymore. You are a potential trigger for Bartholomew.
My dad, who had just discovered Facebook Live, walked into my room while streaming his house tour to all 87 of his friends. He didn't realize what he was seeing, so he just narrated it. And this is Kevin's room. Looks like he's wrestling? I heard my aunt comment, "That's not wrestling, Bob." He narrated it. He did a live play-by-play of your shame to his entire social network. Looks like he's wrestling? That's not a narration, that's a crime. And Aunt Judy was in the comments. Aunt Judy, who probably still pinches your cheeks at Christmas, is now a critic of your wrestling technique. This isn't just getting caught, this is a viral event. Your humiliation has been documented, archived, and probably shared in the family group chat. You have to fake your own death. It's the only option. My parents walked in simultaneously from different doors. They were in full cosplay from a Star Wars convention. My dad as Darth Vader, my mom as Princess Leia. My dad, without missing a beat, ignited his lightsaber, pointed it at me, and said in the full Vader voice, "The Force is strong with this one." My mom just sighed and said, "Honey, I told you we should have called first."
What the heck? Darth Vader. He was judged by the Dark Lord of the Sith himself. The Force is strong with this one. That's not just a comment, that's a goddamn performance review from the Emperor's right-hand man. This transcends embarrassment. This is a sacred, holy, and deeply f***ed-up moment. This is the greatest story in human history. Privacy is a lie, my friend, and parents are the agents of chaos. Now, I need to know, what is the most scarring, life-altering thing a parent has ever said to you? Let's start the therapy session in the comments below. And subscribe, and may the Force be with you. You're gonna need it.